That's right, we're Off the Wall Comedy Improv. We perform every Friday at 10:30 at the Terrace Plaza Playhouse. Thanks, Chris, for that. Right now we're going to play a game. It's called Infomercial, and we're going to make up an infomercial right on the spot. So what we have here is our vintage Weber State Finger Go #1, and inside we have pieces of paper that have suggestions on it. So right now we're going to do an infomercial. We have no idea what they are. Let's do this. Hi, we'll get back to your regularly scheduled program, Love Songs of Wales. But right now we have a great infomercial for you. We have a fantastic product. It's the fun-smelling Swiss Army
Comb.
The fun-smelling Swiss Army Comb, that's right.
That's right.
Coming straight to you for only $19.99. But how many payments of that?
6.
6 payments of $19.99, that's right. Now what can you do with the fun-smelling Swiss Army Comb?
Well, you see, Cameron, I bought this comb and at first I had no idea what to do with it. But then I read the manual, and the primary function is to comb your hair.
Comb your hair? Get out of town!
I know, it's never been possible before. But not only is it a comb, but it has a flashlight, so you can comb yourself in the dark.
Comb yourself in the dark, just like those gracers in the 80s. You're full of everything. Where do you get your quips?
The manual.
Ah, the manual, yes.
That's right.
But tell me, Jeremy, what happens with the fun-smelling part? Where does that come into play?
Well, you see, have you ever gone on a date and noticed that you didn't smell just right?
Why, yes, I have.
Well, it happens to me all the time. And when it does, I flip the switch, and out comes my cologne.
Your cologne?
My cologne.
That's incredible.
Passionate grapefruit.
How much is it again?
$19.99.
$19.99. How many payments?
6.
6 payments of $19.99. Now walk with me, Jeremy. Over here on West 50th Street and 9th Avenue, where the guitar players play all night long. We've tested our product thoroughly, and as you can see, it works great. The nice combing action here, and the Swiss Army fun smelling. Ah, fantastic. Thanks, Joe. We appreciate it. Let's go back to the studio.
Let's do.
As you can see, our product is sure tested and safety approved. That's right, the fun-smelling Swiss Army Comb
is tested on animals before humans. Because, well, let's face it, you never want to test a Swiss Army gadget on a real live person.
No, you don't. And that's why I brought along a pet. That's
good.
Right. Let's go back to West 50th Street. Here's our pet, Joe.
Hi, Joe. Would you like to test our fun-smelling Swiss Army cologne and comb and flashlight?
Okay, he has obviously not heard of our product. Let's go back to the studio.
I'm disappointed.
We've got some great deals for you. If you call in the next 5 minutes, we'll throw in a chrome-plated
razor. Or, if you like, you have the option of having a chrome-plated bathtub instead.
That's right. It's recyclable and kid-friendly. Tell us about the razor, Jeremy.
Well, when I used to go on my warthog all over the United States, because I have a warthog.
He's a Halo fan.
Well, you know, I noticed that my beard and my bandanas and my tattoos were just not enough.
Well, what did you do?
Well, when I finally settled, I bought a home with a chrome-plated bathtub. That's right. Now you can be a cyclist at home in your bathroom.
No way! Does that come with a chrome-plated razor as well?
Absolutely.
No way! And what a great deal!
And for a limited time only, you can get the Swiss Army knife, comb,
fun-smelling
cologne, or, if you like, we'll throw in a chrome-plated bathtub.
Now I'm not thoroughly convinced I want to buy this product yet, Jeremy.
Why not?
What other offers do you have for me?
Well, sir, I was thinking real long and hard one night about all sorts of other really, well, obsolete objects I could sell to people for ridiculously low prices. And I thought I would get, well, you know.
I do. It's the mechanic.
Remote control.
The mechanic remote control. That is fantastic. I think I really want to buy this fun-smelling Swiss Army chrome-plated, kid-friendly, recyclable comb of death and power.
Me too. And now for a limited time only, for 6 payments, you can get one. $19.99, 6 payments.
6 payments of $19.99. You've got me sold, Jeremy.
That's
you,
right.
Joe? We've got him sold too. That's right. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming and showing off your clean, chrome-plated Swiss Army knife of death and power. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you,
I'm going to
Cameron.
get one. You should too.
Let's see here. I have had a lot of good opportunities come my way lately. For example, the other day, I had the opportunity to help a pregnant woman down the stairs. And that was a really good opportunity for me, you know, because as us guys, we genuinely like to help out pregnant women. Well, that is until they have the baby and then they're on their own, but anyway. But, you know, just speak the truth. But, no, anyway, I moved down to Utah a few weeks ago. I'm originally from Idaho. And it's been really good for me to live in Utah because, you know, I'm Mormon and it's, you know, I like to be in the Mormon capital of the world. It's been kind of nice. But I don't know if you guys know this or not, but one thing that I think is really cool about the Mormon church is the church actually won an Emmy Award a few years ago for one of those commercials that we make that promote family values. We won an Emmy Award, which I think is sweet. And that's why I think when our missionaries are on people's doorsteps, they should be like, "Hi, we're from the Emmy Award-winning Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints." But, yeah. No, but let's see. You got to admit, though, that the Mormon culture is like the weirdest culture in the world. You know, I mean, we make our teenagers dress up like pioneers and go up in the mountains for a week and pull hand carts around. You know, you don't see the Catholics doing that. You know, like, hey, kids, grab your swords and your shields. We're going to reenact the Crusades, you know. We're the only ones, but anyway, Twilight's pretty popular nowadays. You know, but it seems with Twilight, you either love it or you hate it. But I haven't chosen sides yet myself because, you know, I haven't seen the movies and I haven't read the books. But what I do know is that Twilight was like the best thing to happen to Mormon missionary work ever, right? Because I got back from serving my Mormon mission earlier this year. And whenever we'd be out and about and we'd be talking with a teenage girl, we'd be like, "We bet that you like Twilight." And she'd be like, "Yeah, of course I like Twilight." Then we'd be like, "Well, did you know that Stephanie Myers is Mormon?" She'd be like, "No, I didn't know that." We'd be like, "Yeah, it's cool." And then we would be like, "Well, if you enjoyed Twilight, you'll also enjoy the Book of Mormon and being baptized for the remission of your sins." So they go hand in hand. But let's see here. We got basketball season's about to start. I love basketball. I played basketball in high school. The only problem with basketball, though, is whenever my team would make a good play, my teammates always wanted to do the chest bump, you know. And I hate doing the chest bump because I'm always afraid that we're going to, like, accidentally kiss, you know. And, yeah, and so I hate it, you know. I hate doing the chest bump. Another thing I really hate, and you guys are going to hate me for saying this, but I really hate the book A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I hate that book because I think it teaches bad values. You know, because if you think about it, you know, we got 3 ghosts come in the middle of the night and patronize Ebenezer Scrooge for not sharing his hard-earned money with a bunch of good-for-nothing freeloaders. I mean, what kind of socialist propaganda is that, you know? Tiny Tim, if you want health care, maybe you should get a job, all right, like the rest of us. Yeah. There you go. But another thing I really hate the term same difference. You know, same difference. You know, people say it all the time, like, because it's used incorrectly. You know, like what they're trying to say is same thing, but they say same difference. Like the only way you could say same difference correctly is if someone was like, "I'm talking about 8 minus 6," and someone else is like, "I'm talking about 4 minus 2." Same difference. Yeah. All right. We're gonna do thank you. I'm gonna switch gears here a little bit to end my set. We're gonna do a little segment I like to call Jokes from the Fanny Pack, and it's been a big hit all over Europe for decades, and it's finally available for you here tonight. So, Jokes from the Fanny Pack. If being late for class means you're tardy, does being late for class twice mean you're retardy? Is that how that works? Yeah. I was going to go to a Tea Party rally, but then I realized I can't. I'm Mormon. We don't drink tea. All right. Hey, these are all magical winners here. I think that football pants are just a man's way of wearing capris. Do you think that at nail salons in Asia, all of the workers are white? Yeah. I've often wondered that. Yeah. Well, here's a statistic I cut it out of the Standard Journal the other day. This is I found it pretty staggering. Get this, over 90% of the people who have babies today are women. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Men just aren't willing to commit, you know? Anyway. What do you call a black lawyer? A brother-in-law. Zing. Hey. Hey. There we go. Hey. Hey. There we go. Let's see here. And I think the next bomb the government makes, they should call it the F-bomb. President Obama just dropped the F-bomb on North Korea. All right, I'm Isaac Thomas. Thanks, guys.